Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Lombard, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines. Hope you are as well where you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about Philippines breaking news today, live in the Philippines. Yeah, in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo, what a joy. It's a joy to come back to get my friends. And I just want to say, those of you here for the first time, if you would click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, there is always some breaking news. There's always things that are happening in this country. And what happens is things that happen here have a tendency to affect people over there, over here, and everywhere, because everybody's interested in the Philippines. And you know, it's a country that's very exciting. It's a small country, very poor country. However, the people make it what it's worth, you know, and the people here are great. So when things happen, people want to know. And so they break news here. I want to bring it to you. Okay. So today we got some things to talk about, and some things are sad. Then you go, you know, it's not a, you know, I bring you good, the bad, and the ugly of the Philippines. Okay. So some people just bring you the good. But I want you to see all sides. I want you to see all facets. I don't want you to come here thinking that you're in the land of Shangri-La. Everything is la-di-da-di-da. No, that's not, you know, sometimes it can be like that. But that's not always the way it is. So I want a true reflection of this country. So I bring stories to you that other people just ignore. You know, I can't ignore the truth. I can't ignore the reality of where I live. Things happen, and I believe when they happen, you need to know. Okay, inquiring minds need to know. With some of you that are coming here, you need to know what you're getting into. You get in and start living. Oh, I didn't know it was this bad. I didn't know. No, I'm gonna bring it to you, man, so you can make an intelligent decision. When you do, you make that decision to move or not to move, to go or not to go. Are you with me, JP? Let's go. First, we'll do a 1 minute review of what we talked about on last review. Excuse me, on our last live stream. Pull it up real quick. Okay. So we talked about this right here. Cebu, all flights were being redirected, that were going, international flights were being redirected from Cebu to NAIA in Manila, okay? And we found out that that was a mandate that was mandated from the president's office, and his secretary, executive secretary, Salvador Media Dia, sent out the memorandum, and that sort of was against this lady right here, Gwen Garcia. She's governor of Cebu City, Cebu Province. Remember, she made a decree that everybody in that all foreigners, all OFWs rather, all the Filipinos that came into Cebu would only have to do what? Have 3 days of quarantine. That is diametrically opposed to the national quarantine rules that was dictated by the ITAF and the president. So I guess you can call it power play, power struggle, whatever you want to call it. This was aimed at trying to get a more standardized quarantine protocol. Now, this redirection of flights from Cebu to NAIA in Manila will be effective until June 5th now. They may extend it, they may not, I don't know. Okay, so I'll keep you abreast on what's going on. I understand it that President Duterte is going to meet with Governor Gwen Garcia, so they will be discussing some things, and hopefully they'll get this worked out. But those of you that are planning to come to Cebu or planning to come, and you're going to go to Manila first, and try to get the 3-day quarantine because you don't want to go to Manila and get the 10-day, forget about it, okay? If you know, and forget about it for right now. It's this redirection is here to stay until the 5th of June. At that time, they will then make and I make a decision on whether they want to continue that or whether they want to discontinue. Okay, that's where we are. That's we talked about that last time. All right, so thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. Let's go. Here we go. Philippines, man. Yeah, breaking news. That's my breaking news thumbnail. You know, I like that, man. I like the colors. I like how everything blends in there. Me and Lisa on the top of our cups, man. Hey, talk about some cups, man. Y'all better check out your cups. We got some cups. We got some shirts, t-shirts. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff. We got masks. You name it. Go on to the website, man. Life and Feel, BobbieD.com. Life and Feel, BobbieD.com. Check out your whatever you want to buy. We're gonna put some more stuff in there for you as well. All right. So that's our thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. We're gonna talk about breaking news. You know, Philippines breaking news live today. And there's three stories we're gonna take a look at. Real quick, real short. However, and I don't want you to be angry because I didn't cover your story, but there's three main stories that I looked at that stuck out to me today as I prepared for the show. So I'm going to give you some other stuff going on as well. But these three are the main three that I'm going to put on right quick. Okay. For those of you, let me just say this before we go any further. For those of you that are squeamish, as far as looking at things that might be offensive, as far as violence, as far as maybe fatality, you may want to look away, okay? And you may want to close your eyes, turn the volume down, something like that, okay? I don't have video, but because I refuse to break, it was so gory. One of these stories, it was so gory. They had it on. It's a viral video on one of these stories I'm gonna give you, and it was gory. I refuse to show that. So I just got a wonderful picture. Okay, but I want to show you this real quick. Let's go for the hocus pocus, just focus. Let's go. All right, here we go. We got three focuses. Number one, Tropical Storm Dante, okay? Or they call it Troy 1. Number two, we're going to talk about a cop who was killed by drunken police, okay? Number three, we're going to talk about another cop killed an unarmed 52-year-old mother of 6. Now, this is the one that touched my heart, man. 52-year-old mother of 6, unarmed, killed. Cold-blooded killing, man. Shot in the neck by a popo for no apparent reason. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. All right, number one is what? This is right on. I got number one right on the screen right there for you. Okay, number one, Tropical Storm Dante. As you may or may not know, Tropical Storm Dante passed through this country, still passing on some parts of the Samar area right now. Several areas of the country were placed under tropical cyclone wind signal number 2 as Tropical Storm Dante moved northwestward while over the Philippine Sea. Dante is also called what? Troy 1. Okay. Dante's first two landfalls were in these areas: Sulat, Eastern Samar, and Eastern Samar, around 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Katagan, Masbate, 1 a.m. Wednesday, June 2nd. 3 fatalities have been recorded. 160 families or 812 individuals in the Davao region were affected by the weather disturbance. Okay, so it's been a bad storm. It could have been worse. You know, Philippines have received a lot of. They normally receive a lot of storms, cyclones, typhoons, whatever you want to call it. The whole gamut Philippines face every year. Okay, so this is, I don't want to be trivial about it, but it is par for the course because it happens on a regular basis, okay? But every time it happens, it doesn't make it any less terrible, and it doesn't make it any more terrible. It just makes it what it is. This country is prone to typhoons, any kind of earthquakes, any kind of calamity in the weather as far as relates to weather that you want to think about. This country is sitting on a fault line, okay? Called the Ring of Fire, okay? Look it up, okay? Google it, Ring of Fire. Thailand, Philippines, China, a whole lot, all on the Ring of Fire. That's why all of these weather circumstances come around on a frequent basis. So Three people, they had three fatalities. Could have been worse, but thank goodness this particular type tropical storm pretty much caused a lot of flood damage, and it caused a lot of wind damage, and it caused a lot of landslides. Now, it is still progressing through the Philippines. It should be on its way out in the next couple of days. But and we're here. I'm here in the Visayas, and we actually were affected. In fact, you know, whenever they give a whenever they have a signal 2 or above, signal 3, 4, they send you a beep on your warning signal on your cell phones. Everybody has a cell phone. You get that warning signal. Ours just kept going on all night long, all day yesterday. Okay, so that's how bad it was. Normally here in the Visayas, Lisa D and I in Cebu, we don't get any of that. You know, we just get the tail end. But on this one, we got rain all day yesterday, all night last night. Today it's partly cloudy. It looks like we may get some rain off and on. I'm not sure, but it's not sunny and bright. So that means it's still somewhat in our vicinity, but it's probably passing through almost on the tail end of us. But it's hitting some other places. But Dante, again, primarily caused a lot of wind, rain damage, and a lot of flooding, and a lot of landslides. Okay, and when you're in the Philippines, things like this happen. I always suggest to people that want to come here to live that you find a place that doesn't have a history of landslides, flooding, etc., etc., etc. Right? And we found Cebu. Cebu has not a big history of that kind of stuff. When things hit here, it's usually the tail end of it. You know, we very seldom catch any major catastrophes. Okay, but that's because the way this particular region or city is placed. Okay, so be careful, guys. And those of you that know people that were affected by Dante, that are still being affected, give them a call. You know, check them out, man. Say, hey, text them, email, whatever. You know, let them know you're concerned. You know, hey man, hey, I was looking at BobbieD's show today and said that Dante was coming through. I hope y'all okay. Anything I can help you with? You know, talk to him, man. You'd be surprised how much they would be appreciative of how you concerned about them and called and check on them. You know, there's nothing wrong with them, man. Don't you say you love them, right? Didn't you say you love them? Girlfriend and your family? Didn't you say you love them? Show your love, baby. Show your love. All right. There's number 2 is what? What's number 2, Bobby? I ain't know how you know what number 2. Okay, number 2 is what? Number 2 is what? Okay, this is a sad situation. We've got 2 stories coming up that's very sad. Again, for those of you that are squeamish, you don't like to talk about fatalities. You don't like to talk about people get hurt, people injured, people being deceased. You may want to say adios for a little while until we get through these last 2 stories, because we're going to talk about it. Okay, you with me? All right, let's go. So here, on this first story we talked about, is number 2 is what? Cop killed by drunken police. Okay, here we go. Now I couldn't find the pictures of the guys. I don't know what's going on. They didn't want to show people's face, but when it comes to PNP killing each other. So I couldn't find a name. I got the names and everything, but I couldn't find it. They wouldn't show any images. Anyway, here we go. Number 2, cop killed by drunken police. Okay, so this is a case on police brutality, or police on police killing. Okay, killing each other. It's crazy, man. Police killing each other. How can you do that, man? You're supposed to be brothers. You're supposed to be in the same cause, the same profession of helping people to live and helping people, and you're gonna kill another policeman? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with the world today? Cop killing another cop. The police officer who was initially reported to have shot himself dead in Quezon City turned out to have been killed by a fellow police officer after losing in an arm wrestling during their drinking session. Can you believe that, man? They sitting down there doing arm wrestling while they were drinking, right? And one of them lost, so they killed him. And then they tried to cover it up. They called their boss, we found him. We think he killed himself. He was just in a pool of blood, y'all. We think he killed him. They lied. They killed the man over because they lost in arm wrestling. All of them are drinking. Fellow policeman killing another man because he lost in simple. That's what I'm telling you. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me good. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you come out here to the Philippines, Do not play with these people, okay? Do not play no game with these people because they could be deadly like that, okay? A simple game of arm wrestling, right? Next thing you know, somebody dead. That's how quickly things can turn from life to death. That's how quickly these people's emotions can get set off like that. 1 minute they, yeah, man. Next minute they trying to kill you. Huh? Filipinos are very, very sensitive. Filipinos are very, very emotional. And when you add that with liquor, alcohol, you talk about a very, very explosive situation. Dynamite, explosion, you know? So I'm telling you, man, don't come in here. If you like to drink, drink by yourself. Don't get you no 4 or 5 Filipino buddies. Let's drink, man. Next thing you know, we reading about you on the news. Come on now. I'm trying to give you some good advice. You don't have to listen to me. Come out here act a fool and see what's gonna happen. I'm trying to tell you, if you come out here, man, don't be drinking buddy with these people. I mean, I'm not trying to talk against them. I'm trying to look at for your best interest. If you want to do that, fine, but know the risk when you do it. Be involved with that, okay? If you got a drink, you like to drink every day, get you some, whatever you drink, vodka, whatever. I don't care what it is, man. Bring it to your room or your rental place, whatever you get, and drink for yourself, okay? Okay, but don't go out there being buddy, buying. Next thing you know, man, it's not going to be a good situation, okay? Because I just showed you, cop killing cop. They arm wrestling, and then somebody got mad because they lost. Okay? I'm telling you, man, it's not worth it. Be your own best friend, okay? Be your own best buddy, be your own best friend when it comes to drinking, okay? Because I'm telling you, when you mix the sensitivity of these people, the emotionality of these people, the erratic behavior sometimes of these people with liquor, you talk about a very, very explosive situation. I've seen too many cases where people, foreign people, they think they're so buddy. They want to be Filipino. They call me, I'm Filipino, man. I'm just a Filipino. I've been out there long. The next thing you know, you will never be Filipino, and you done chichapaya out on your head. Okay? Don't drop your guard for 1 minute when you're in the Philippines. I mean, there's nice people and all like that. I always tell you they're the best people I met in the world, but at the same time, they're some of the most deadly people as well. They'll turn like that. 1 minute they, yeah, man, what's up? You know that man? Yeah. Next minute, you don't know what hit you because you done said something, you done something that they don't like, and it hurts them to their heart. But whenever something hurts them to their heart, they reach out and touch, not in a positive way. Okay, remember, be your own best friend. Don't be buddy when you come out here. If you're coming out here to live, okay? Even if you come out here to visit, don't be going in these bars, buying nobody all this drink, because then you become what? A target. Somebody chichapaya on your head for target practice, because you splashing money, acting like you Mr. Big Stuff. Okay? Listen to me, man. Hey, it's up to you. Do what you do. If you want to do that, man, go on, do it. Just know the risk, okay? All right, now that last one we are, man. Last one. What's the last one? The last one, number 3 is what? Okay, this one right. Cop kills unarmed 52. Unarmed, man. She wouldn't bother nobody. The lady wouldn't bother nobody. She didn't commit no crime. She didn't slap nobody. She didn't cuss nobody out. She just minding her own business, man. Minding her own business. Let's go. All right. Here's the story, the big story for the night. Cop kills unarmed 52-year-old woman, mother 6. That's the man right there. You see him? Yeah, you need to hold your head down. And y'all better put him in a solitary confinement, because if he get in the general population, they're going to take it out on him. Police Master Sergeant Henzi Zinamampan is caught on video pulling Lilibeth Valdez here and shooting her in the neck. That's what he did, y'all. It's a video out there. I refuse to show it. It's so brutal. It's so brutal. It's so hurtful when you see that. This policeman took it upon himself to take somebody's life for no reason. No reason. She wasn't resisting arrest. She didn't do no crime. She was just minding her business, doing her job. And she just went to the store to buy something. That's all she did. And then he was drunk. That being drunk is no excuse. He took the woman, pulled her by here, and shot her in the neck. Lilybeth Valdez was busy buying in the store. She buying something in the store. Master Sergeant Henry Zenabon was seen approaching Lilybeth Valdez, revealing he was drunk. He was drunk, okay. Yeah, he was drunk. But being drunk is no excuse for the law. Just like ignorance is no excuse for the law. You know, you got to know he's a policeman. He's supposed to uphold the law. Then he pulled her here in a gunpoint and pointed the gun at her neck. And a single shot was heard, killing her instantly. Valdez was a trash collector. She was a trash collector, man. She had a small job. Works nice to support her family. You know why he did it, right? Somebody said, well, he did. He was drunk, Bobby. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Don't give me that. He was drunk, Bobby. He didn't know what he was doing. You know how he get drunk, man. We don't know nothing. You know, he thought, man, he knew exactly what he was doing. He was drunk, but he wasn't drunk. If he was so drunk, how would he so drunk? If he was so drunk, how would he know how to pull the trigger? Huh? That's when you're drunk, when you can't even pull it. He wasn't drunk enough not to pull that trigger. Huh? Come on now, don't play with me. Nobody, he was drunk. No. He knew exactly what he was doing. And I guarantee you, this was probably not the first time he's taken somebody's life. This is the first time he got caught on video. He got, and I brought a story to you before, about a few months ago, about this another po. He killed a 63-year-old woman and I think a 21-year-old son. Killed both of them. Bam, bam. I had the video and I showed it to you. Yeah. Well, I didn't have the video. I had the video. I showed you the pictures. I showed you pictures of that. And so this is a problem here, man. When you can't trust the po to do their job, when you can't trust the po to protect you, it is a problem. Just like in America, for black folk, we can't trust the po. Only as far as we can see him can we trust them. And the same situation here in the Philippines. Not as it pertains to black people, but as it pertains to Filipinos. They killing, this is a Filipino crime. They're killing their own self. You know? It's a sad situation. And they can point finger about, you know, with black, the police killing the black folk out there, and the police just going crazy. Police going crazy out here too. Huh? This is two situations where police are killing. What is the common denominator? Drunkenness. So now you're gonna blame it on liquor? Is it so? It's not the fault. Oh, I got you. I got you, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm just a little slow. I'm sorry, man. I get it now. I get it. So it's not the police that's actually doing the killing. Blame it on alcohol. So it's the alcohol. Don't give me that crap, man. These are trained professionals. Being drunk does not stop you or me from doing what's right. Okay? You may be a little sloppy doing it, but you're gonna do what's right. They were meant to do wrong, and they took it out on the people that was innocent. I hope they throw the book and put him under the jail. There's no sense in saying, well, he's innocent, he did not. They got it on tape, on video, man. Look, Google it. Crazy. And both of these incidents of the killings, y'all, happened where? Philippines, and what city? How many remember? I just told you, man, Quezon City. So I'm telling you, man, if you come in the mood, do not. You better think real hard if you're going to relocate to Quezon City. You know why? There's a whole lot of drugs out there, and there's a whole lot of killing out there. Okay? And don't think you exempt because I'm a fool. I mean, they ain't gonna mess with me. I'm a fool. I'm American. I'm American. You talk all that American stuff, you broke, buddy. It don't mean nothing when somebody wants some Monte, huh? You run there flashing all your bling bling, your rings and your jewelry and your necklace. And yeah, man, I'm from the USA, man. What's up? What's up? Next thing you know, you come out your door and just all your bling bling, all your money gone, and you gone too. Come on, man. Listen to me. I'm telling you, stay away from Quezon City. You come out here to move. If you come out here to visit, you may want to stay there a week or so, but it's bad. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Can you imagine the stories that are not reported? And you think this is only for Filipino crime? No. In tomorrow's show, I'm going to show you a Filipino on American crime. Okay. So this might be crime week today. I don't know, but I'm going to show you. And the reason why, I'm going to tell you what, the reason why you don't find a lot of vloggers reporting crimes here, I'm going to tell you exactly why. The number one reason why vloggers don't report crime stories is because they can't. When YouTube looks at that, they're not gonna monetize it. What do you mean, BobbieD? What you mean? What you mean monetize? What you mean monetize, man? You can't get no monetize out those videos. They won't let you get ads. Okay, that's what it means. Monetization will not be allowed. So most bloggers refuse to do these types of videos because they can't get no money. It don't matter to me, man. Monte or no, I'm gonna show you the real deal. I'm gonna show you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Because I think you deserve the truth. I don't think you deserve any sugarcoating stuff. You know? Last time I checked, I wasn't running no bakery. I wasn't sugarcoating no donuts. You know, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I'm not the one. Okay. You want some sugarcoated? Everything is Shangri-La, la-di-la-di-da, go to somebody else. I am not the one. God, when you come to me, you getting the real deal. You remember Vander Holyfield said, "I'm the real deal." This is BobbieD. You're gonna get the real deal. Okay? And I'm not gonna hold nothing back from you. Because you know they can't handle it, Bobby. They can't. Yeah, you can handle the truth. If you're in your right mind, you can handle the truth, and you should be able to handle the truth, and you should know the truth, because the truth will do what? Make you free. He that is free what? Indeed. You hear me? You think I'm playing with you? The truth, man. I know you want the truth because I want the truth. I don't want nobody sugarcoating nothing with me, man. If they act a fool in this country, I want to know. If they nice, and I want to know. Well, if they whatever, I want to know. Well, and I think you should know. Okay? All right. That's it, man. That's all I can tell you. Oh, I want to let you know we did a video with an awesome couple. We showed you we did a interview with a recipient for May food drive, Dennis and his wife, his lovely wife, Christina. They are a beautiful couple. They have 4 children. They live in Lapu, and they were in dire need of food. Lisa D and I, Lisa D, somebody recommended them to Lisa D, and she suggested that we help them, and they were very, very appreciative. And so I want to thank you guys. Well, we held them on our own this time, but thank you guys for being in support of our food drive as well. Okay. Now this food drive coming up this month will be probably in the third week in June. We'll be having another group food drive, but we are considering changing the format from a group food drive to maybe 1 or 2 family food drives. Lisa D and I are discussing that right now. We may alter it a little bit, but again, the food will be well used and well needed and well used. Okay, you with me, people? You with me, JP? Let's go. You are my people, right? Guys, people, JP, let's go. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you for today. Let's go ahead and ride the train. We out. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. It just get on board. I needed love. Who said it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. It just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready, man? Are you ready to ride this little train, man? Y'all ready? I'm ready to ride this train. Y'all just give me 1 minute. I gotta get this lighting situation straight here. Okay. Here we go. All right, I got it straight. All right, so I'm ready to ride this train. Y'all ready, man? Let's go. When I said, hold on 1 second, y'all. The lighting's all messed up today. Okay. Now it's straight. Y'all ready to ride this train? Let's go. When I said toot toot, you said all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I said all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Y'all ready to ride the train? I'm ready for the ride on a little train. Ready, man. I'm ready like Freddy. Remember Freddy Krueger, man? He always kept his little axe handle. And then you ever see this nails, man? Nails out the hair like fang. But yeah, man, I'm ready, man. I'm ready like Freddy. You ready, right? We gotta find out who rubbing up, talking up, buffling up, and be the first man in there. He said, I want to know who that is sitting on beat them. I got some. Who that is? Who that sitting? I'm gonna find out. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna drill down here and find out who that is. Number one honcho in the house, man. You say it says something when you're number one. I don't care whatever you do. If it's good number one position to be in, it says a lot about you. If it's a bad number one to be in, it don't say a whole much about you. You remember when the United States was we was number one in the most deaths for COVID. That wasn't a good number one position, right? And so I think we're still number one with that one. But we're trying to get away from that. We're trying to slowly come out from under that. So, but number one normally is a good position to be in. We're going to find out who the number one honcho up in this house is today. We got to find out who that said they going to be them son. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find out who that is. Go, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, straight y'all don't play with me the smarter plays. Leave it alone now. Let's go. PMG, what's up, Paul? What's up? You know what I mean? So good to see you, so good to see you. Let's go. He said, oh, hello, BobbieD. And he said, what's up, man? You all right? So good to see you, so good to see you. We want to be. What's up? Just saying, man. So good to see you. Paul is our number one honcho up in the house today. He took the time, booked the time, shook the time, crooked the time, hooked the time to make that number one spot. And so glad, man. Hey, you showing us something about yourself today, man. Yeah, you showing us something about you, that you got some get up and go about you. You got some about you. You got some good manners about you. You got some good wanna be. You got some good wanna go. You got some good wanna do. You got to get up and go. Hey, man. Paul is saying a big statement that if you want to be number one, you got to make sure that you can get out there before everybody else. And that's called discipline, okay? In any endeavor you go in your life, if you're not disciplined, you'll never make it to the top. You might get halfway up, you might get almost there, but to the top level, to the top echelon, if you don't have a disciplined mind, a disciplined attitude, a disciplined personality, you will not make it, because discipline is your number one characteristic that most successful people in life have. They're disciplined. They just don't do anything. Anything come, they drop to do this, I do that, do that. No, they're focused and they're disciplined. And they go after what they want in life. And they put blinders on. You ever seen a horse when the horse ride? When you ride the horse, and the rider on the horse, he puts some blinders on. The horse can't see right, can't see left. He see where straight ahead. Focuses the horse vision straight ahead. And so when a number one successful person is on number one point, he's on point. He's focused. His vision is sharp, and no one can deter him because he rejects negativity. Paul did that today. He's looking at It's my time today. My time to ride this train on the #1 spot. He's the #1 honcho up in this place, and y'all need to give him his props. Good to see you, Paul. Good to see you. Ride the train, BobbieD Listy, One Nation under good. It is 10:32 a.m. in the morning. And we feeling all right. Yeah, good vibration, all right. I tell you, BobbieD, who we got right there? Who, number two? Hey, #2 spot. Who the #2 spot today? Who that? Number 2. I've got to know who that number 2. Let go. What's up? I got Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Woo! What's up, Angel? How you doing, my dear? So good to see you. So good to see. What's up, Angel? She said, peace and love. What's up? So good to see you, my dear. Peace and love to you. You know, it's always good to have females on the show because there's too many of us hormone males up in here. And you know, you got to have, when you have the testosterone, you need some progesterone to go with it, right? So you can't just have the testosterone by itself. You need some progesterone. So it's always to get some progesterone women in here with us progesterone men to even it out, to balance it out. So good to see you, my dear. But you know what? You know I got to tell you, right? I'm sorry, my dear. We appreciate you being here, but you're in the #2 spot, right? Is that right? And guess what? I'm sorry. I think you know it, but I got to tell you anyway. #2, just want to. And I was nice with you. All that, all right. Let's go round train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo, what's up, Big John? Thomas in the house. Big John Thomas in the house. He said, good morning, BobbieD. Hey, good morning to you. Good evening to you, John, out there in New York City, where the women are pretty tight. What's up, man? You all right? So good to see you. So good to see you. Summertime is almost here, and the living is easy in the New York City, where the people are always up 24/7, and like everybody getting ready to go to heaven. Yeah, that's in the New York City. I used to like to go to New York City. I had an uncle there. Uncle Mickey passed away last year. Uncle Mickey, I stayed with him when I went up there one time. And then we also went up there on our own. We had family up there. And but New York City is not. I like the Manhattan area, man. You go to Manhattan or Harlem area. Ooh, Lord. You talk about some sales. You can buy anything you want. New York City and the Harlem area, and it's all a lot of that stuff is named. Well, they said name brand. I don't know how real it is, but it looks name brand. And you got good prices on stuff, man. Gucci bag, anything you want out there, man. I think it's district called Soho District. Anyway, but it's a lot of places you can go. I like to visit New York City, but I don't like to live there. I would like to visit, but I don't like to. Good round train, BobbieD. One who we got? Michael Coffin. What's up, Michael? How you doing, Nurse Mike in the house? Mike in the house. Nurse Mike. What's up, Nurse Mike? He said, "Leave me, BobbieD. Hello, my own Buta. Hapunga bihi." Hey, okay, okay, good to see you, man. Ride train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Okay, I'm gonna mess up my tongue too for y'all. Who we got, Roger?
What's up?
We have an angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. What's up, Angel? How you doing? What's in your life?
Yeah, I'm all right.
So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you.
Congrats to the first man up.
First man up, Paul in the house. PMG Paul. He said,
Paul.
I ain't playing today, BobbieD. I'm gonna be #1. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. Hey, you know what, man? That's the mental attitude that you need to have in anything you want to do in your life. Huh? Anytime I wanted to succeed at anything, I planted that seed in my mind. And every day I got up, that seed was there. I read that seed. I closed my eyes, shut my eyes, and I videotaped that scene. I went and looked at videotape over and over. I'm doing no more. On my job, when I want to be number one as far as statistics and all like that, I saw myself getting awards. When you see yourself doing it, man, come past. Let's go. Let me introduce you to one of the young ladies in my life that has been very significant. And she is such a powerful young lady. She's no more. She's only 30 umpteen years old, but she acts like she's about 40, 50, 60. Yeah, because maturity. She's very mature. Yeah, very mature for her age, and that's why I saw her when I was dating her, that's the one thing that attracted me to her. She was a young person, but the mental maturity was astounding. And when you find somebody that has an outstanding mental maturity and the body is young, you better get with it. You better get with her. So good to see you, my dear. You all right?
Yeah.
Had a good sleep last night?
It was good.
You sure about that?
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Okay,
Let's go.
let me introduce. Let me give. I got to give it a breakaway intro. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Hail to the queen.
Hail to the king.
That's right. King BobbieD and Queen Lisa D up in the house. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, Lisa. One nation. Who we got?
Where you at?
Look at that. See, Lisa, you done messed me up, man.
Murphy.
Oh, Murphy. Okay. Murphy, he said,
what's up, Gunny?
hello, BobbieD, Lisa. What's up, Gunny? You all right, man? So good to see, Gunny in the house, Gunny in the house. What's up? Gunny, man, he's out there in Louisiana where the living is easy, man. That's what they call it, the Big Easy, right? He out there in Louisiana near the New Orleans area. They call it the Big Easy, and he's having the time of his life. The time of his life. Good to see you, Murphy. Round train, BobbieD, Lisa, one nation.
Murphy Hayes. Hello, Blue Wrenches, Angels, and Love Train. Hello. All the Blue Wrenches say,
hoorah.
all the angels say,
hooray.
What, Harry?
All my brothers in the house said, rah! All my angels in the house said, hooray! All my Blue Wrenches in the house said, hoorah! Let's go, round train, BobbieD, Lisa, one nation.
Ah, thank you,
Big John Thomas in the house. He said, John Thomas became a YouTube. Wow! Thank you so much. Our first YouTube member. Congrats. Let's give a big shout out. Big shout out to Big John Thomas. We got to do a dance. We got to do a dance. We got to do a celebration. Come on. Let's do a dance for John Thomas, our first official member on our membership program. Big John Thomas, he ain't playing. He ain't playing. He's a leader of the pack. He said, look here. Y'all want to be a real member? I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you better than I can throw you. And he showed it. Let's do it there. Big John Thomas to the house. Round train, BobbieD.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Oh my goodness. So what you trying to do?
Thank you so much, Big John Thomas, for becoming a silver member on the Love Train. On the Love, he's a silver rider, y'all. Come on now. Y'all need to get up like Big John. He ain't playing no game. He said, I'm serious about this channel. I'm serious about this people. I'm serious because they doing good things. I'm serious about life. And they represent what I represent. And I'm going to be on their train. You need to do the same thing. Let's go, Ride Train. Thank you so much, Big John.
More blessings.
More blessings.
Much love.
Thank you so much, my brother. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, Lisa, one nation.
Thank you so much.
Big John, is it? For the next food drive. Thank you, BobbieD, Lisa, for your time and consideration to feed the hungry. Thank you so much, Big John. Thank you so much, my brother. Hey, we're gonna put this on the donation. How we got right? With
350.
With this
375.
With this $25, we got $375 US dollars. Big John is consistent with what he does. Not only does he support this channel, he supports the food drive, and he helps us in every way he can. He's consistent with what he does because we're consistent with what we do as well. We like people like John, and John likes people like us. And when you have two people that like each other, they hook up and they try to do what's right. He's concerned about feeding people, feeding the poor, feeding the hungry, and we are as well. This money he's giving right now will go to help a food drive recipient. We're thinking about we're doing a group food drive this month, but we may in the future consider doing just only families. We're talking about
Terry
that.
Fleming is suggested that it's better to do one family. That way, nobody will get involved about COVID, something like that.
Okay.
I don't.
It's more safer.
It's safer, yeah.
And also, we have a lot of people. Some people get angry because we run out of food and they can't get any. So and when you look at those things like that, it may be better. But we're considering that option for the next food drive. But for this food drive, we're going to still do the group one right now. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much. We got to do another damn Big John in the house. Big John. Thank you so much, Big John. Let's go. Who we got?
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thanks so much, Big John. More blessings, much love. Thank you so much, sir. We're going to put that to good use. Let me say this to you guys. We are very, very careful with the donations you give us for the food drive. We don't play with people's money. When you give us whatever you give us for the food drive, that's where it's going. Okay, it's not going in our pocket. It's going to feed people. And we don't believe in cheating nobody, and we don't want nobody cheating us. Okay, that's to be true. We'll be honest with you. We give a report, and we put it out on the internet. Every time you want to check and see what happened to the money, click on that link, and we'll put the link out every time we have a food drive so you can see. We don't be playing. Let's go round train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Michael Coffee, need some coffee.
This is the end, BobbieD. Did you know Thailand, China, Japan are only letting foreigners, especially tourists, in fully vaccinated?
Okay, I heard something about Thailand was letting fully vaccinated people in, and they said they were going to do that. Then they made a change because they had a surge in the virus because of variants. So I'm not sure exactly where they are right now, but yeah, I heard that. And actually, I think it's a good thing. I mean, if you're fully vaccinated, that goes to show that those of you that are not fully vaccinated, if you're trying to get out of the country, get out of the USA or whatever you are, you may want to look at getting them shots in your arm, man. 2 of them. That's all you need, 2 little shots, and you free to go all over the world. You know, Biden said the other day that if you have been fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask indoors or out. You know, so go on, man, get your shot. I'm waiting on ours right now. The Moderna has not gotten here yet. Everybody's still waiting on the shipment. So when Moderna gets here, I'm gonna pay the Red Cross to get me a shot in my arm, and then when we get vaccinated, we're gonna get up out of here. Let's go, right? Trade BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Markel in the house, Markel in the house. Woo, what's up, Markel? He said, what's up? Hey, man, we
happy admittedly not for 6 packs.
He said, not for 6 packs. Woo! Nah, man, you don't want to be no 6-pack, man. 6-pack people, they ain't nothing but a 6. That's it. You ain't got to do all that to have a good life, man. You can have one woman and be nice and right and tight with that. That's all you need, man. Why you need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Huh? That make any sense to you? Nah, 1 is enough for me, and 1 is enough for Mark. Hey, he said, what's up? Hey, man, we doing good, Markel. Round the train, BobbieD. Hey, man, we doing good, man. So good to see. So good to see. Markel, if you do not know, Markel has an awesome channel on YouTube, okay? And it's called Markel's TV, okay? Markel space, small letter S, space, the letter TV. Markel's TV, and he specializes in Veterans Affairs and Veterans Information. If you're interested in Veterans Information, Veterans Affairs, check out his show. Also, Markel is a world traveler, and he has world travel information that you need to know before you go to your next destination. Check out his show, and he will answer any question or concern. He's been all over the world. Right now, he's in Colombia, Medellin, Colombia. I heard a show the other day say he's maybe thinking about moving because there's some things going on in Colombia that's pretty volatile. So he maybe getting up in a little while. We'll see. Also, he has a new podcast. He comes out, I think it's on Thursday, every Thursday. You guys want to check that out. He's got a good guest on there almost every week, and great topics, guys. If you want to be informed about world travel and you want to be informed about veterans information, check out Mark. You cannot go wrong with a show, man. I'm telling you, I look at it every chance I get. I don't have a lot of chance though. I be busy, but when I check him out, I'm there. Markel show. Hey, Markel show. He had a box opening one day, man. We sat in the cup, and that cup he tore it up. That was a great show. Check out that show with the box opening with the live in the Philippine Cup. We sat on, man. Y'all gonna have a good time. He had a great time. That was a good show, man. I saw the show. At least D told me about it. I love the show. That was good, man. Yeah, that was a good show. All right, let's get Devin Markel around train by BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got?
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the inimitable George Jefferson. Come on, easy. Where you at?
Thank you so much, Markel.
For blessings.
Much
Much
love.
love.
Thank you so much, Markel. Appreciate it. Round train by BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got?
John Smith.
John Smith. What's up, man? He said,
What's
this
up?
is crazy with the police. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. We need policemen. We definitely, every country, every society, every city, every nation needs a police force. But we need a good police force. And when we find the rotten apples on the force, we need to kick them out. And right now, my guys, it's a lot of rotten apples in Quezon City police force, PMP. They need to go through that whole police force and find out who is acting a fool and get rid of them. And she tell them, look here, man, what, you taking bribes? Out. So you killing people on the side, man? Out, and then put them in jail. All kind of stuff they doing. I will support the policemen. We need policemen. I support them, but the good ones, okay? It's the bad ones that give the whole police force a bad name. Now, all policemen are not bad. All policemen know everywhere's not bad, but it's the few bad ones that seem to stick out, and they just have they just put a bad reputation on the whole force. It's not that way, but the bad ones, they need to jack them up and say, look here, you out, and then our life would be a whole lot better. But again, those of you that are going to Quezon City, you may want to think twice about going there to reside, okay? It's probably okay to live, but I'm telling you, man, there's a whole lot of drugs out there, and there's a whole lot of bad cops taking money, letting the drug people go. You need to watch that, okay? Because you don't want to get caught up in no drug battle, okay? That's the last thing you want to get caught up in. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? John Smith. He said, greeting from London, my brother. Hey, John, okay, good to see you, man. Jolly old London. Jolly old London. I'm sorry, I'm not, my accent.
Welcome to Love Train.
Welcome to Love Train. My accent, my British accent is not that good, my George, Michael. I am trying every day to improve my voices, but I have never improved or never gotten the British voice accent right. I'm trying, okay? Hip, hip, hooray. Let's go around there, BobbieD, One Nation. What we got?
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee.
BobbieD, these countries want to be fully vaccinated with Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, Novavax to enter their borders. Borders.
That is correct. The reason why they want, and he's right, a lot of the countries are saying, we just don't want you to have any vaccination. We want the U.S. type Western vaccinations or vaccines. They want Moderna, all the ones that the U.S. have approved. They don't want the Sinovac. They don't want the Sputnik. They don't want the Sinopharm. They don't want them kind of vaccine that came from them.
Only the Philippines.
I didn't say that.
Only the Philippines like to.
I didn't say that. No. You said what you say?
Nothing.
But yeah, they don't want those people. They want people because the reason why is because they know those vaccines have a high what efficacy rate, 98% efficacy rate. That means that they know that those vaccines are highly effective and they good. They will work. They will last. They're not too sure about Sputnik. They're not too sure about Sinovac. They're not too sure about Sinopharm. Yeah, so that's why a lot of them are requiring you there. And I just read. In fact, good point, Mike. I just read recently where here in the Philippines, President Duterte, you know, they have the overseas workers that are seamen or seafarers. They call them seafarers out here, seamen. All of the seamen are required now to have Western vaccines. They will not allow them to go overseas if they have Sinovac, if they have Sinopharm or Sputnik. They are requiring them to only have Western type vaccines. President Duterte signed a waiver a few days ago to allow them to only have Sinovac. Only have Western vaccines such as Pfizer, Johnson Johnson, Moderna, etc. Okay, so there's some truth to what you're saying, and the truth be told, the President Duterte just signed a big order to allow them to take that, because when they can't get those vaccines, they can't go. They won't be accepted by their companies overseas for work. Okay, Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lacey, one night. Who we got?
Murphy, hey.
What's up, Murphy? He said, killed a man over an arm wrestling match, saving face. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I hear you, man. I think that is crazy, but I'm telling you, man, stuff like that I showed you today, as far as crime is concerned, those type of things happen all the time. Okay, right now it's highlighted in the news because those are PMP on PMP crime. But a lot of times it's Filipino on Filipino citizens. Sometimes it's Filipino on a foreigner. Sometimes it's a foreigner on Filipino. All of those things, all of those combinations happen on a regularly reoccurring basis. Okay, so that's why I want you guys, if you come here to live, keep your eyes and ears open.
Close.
Close to the
joke.
Better not close. Might be the last time you do. No, but keep them open, man, because I told you, man, these people here are very nice people. They're some of the best I've ever met. But when you hit that touch that wrong spot, that wrong thing in their minds, and you get that trigger point, hey, they'll get a trigger point. And the thing about it is, in the Philippines, you as a foreigner, you can't own a weapon here. Did you know that? You think I'm playing with you? Look it up. Look up the law. A foreign person cannot own a firearm in the Philippines. It is against the law. Okay, so you think, well, I'm gonna protect myself. I'm gonna give me my 22. No, you can bring. You gonna bring no 22 up. You ain't gonna bring no 40. You can't own a weapon here, but they can. So you better watch yourself. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, Lacey, one. Who we got?
Zandy Man.
What's up, Zandy Man?
Eddie?
He said, let's go. BobbieD and Lacey, love you guys. Thank you so much, Dan. Love you too, man. Eddie Jack's gonna be with us. We're gonna get that date set, Eddie, around the end of the month. Right?
It's up to you.
I think he said around the end of the month.
Reply.
You told me. Lizzie told me your comment. She didn't reply to it.
No.
Oh, I thought. Okay. I'm gonna reply to your comment today, Eddie. I'm gonna fix a date. Eddie Jack's gonna be with us probably around between the middle and end of June, and he's gonna have a show. I'm gonna give him all the time he wants to say what he got to say to us, and it's gonna be some good stuff because Eddie's a positive man. He has a positive motivation company himself. He thinks he's a coach, life coach, and he has a lot of good stuff. I like people like Eddie, man, because they don't put you down. They put you up. They say they just lift you up. Anybody can put somebody down, right? It don't take much to do that, but it takes a man that got some sense and got something going on with him to tell you how to bring your life up. Each one teach one, each one reach one. That's what this show is all about. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lacey, one night. Who we got?
Let's go. Jazana Man. You're interested in the house, say.
Let's go. All my brothers in the house say, hoorah. All my brothers in the house say, rah. All my angels in the house say, hooray. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lacey, one nation.
Murphy Ace. Sir Xander Man, tell us the plan.
Hey, Xander Man got the plan coming to you the end of June. You be wait and see. It's gonna be a blast. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Let's see one nation under. Who we got?
Xander Man, BobbieD, are we cleared to come to the Philippines in September or October this year?
Ooh, no, sir, not yet. It's a possibility. No one knows for sure exactly when it'll be opened up. Okay. There are things that are floating out there that saying maybe the fourth quarter, October, November, December. Some people are saying next year. So we really don't know specifically. But if I were a person waiting to come, I wouldn't make any flights or anything until probably towards the end of the year, maybe November, December, first quarter of next year, and that would be the time frame when I would probably book a flight. And when you book a flight, guys, make sure you book a flight that you can get your money back. There's some flights where you can't get no money back. Okay, you can reschedule. They'll let you reschedule, but you can't get your money. Book a flight where you can reschedule and get your money back, because a lot of people are losing their money, and then sometimes when they let you reschedule, you got to pay $200 and $300 that you reschedule. So do not. I want to suggest to you guys. I'm not telling you for sure because I don't know for sure. But if it were me, I wouldn't book nothing till the end of the year, like December, maybe first of next year. That's when I would book something. And when I book something, I'm going to get it with a reputable airline that has. I want to make sure I question their return money, their and also their rescheduling. They're going to charge me because I have to reschedule, not because I want to, because they won't let me come in. You go all those things you need to check out before you put your money down on the line. Okay, but you like me, man. When I put my money down, I read the fine print. Because there's a whole lot of stuff in that fine print where you can't get a peso back. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Lisa One Nation. Who we got?
Xander Man, Murph, you're the man with the master plan. Is that right?
Perfect. Hey, riding the train, BobbieD, with the Xander Man on the sideline. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Lisa One Nation under. Woo.
Michael, coffee,
Need
baby.
some coffee. Sorry, go ahead.
BobbieD, hello. Thailand, Japan, China, quarantine is from 5 to 7 days. 5 to 7 days for the COVID-19 coronavirus from Nurse Mike.
Okay. All right. Round train, BobbieD. One Nation. Who we got?
Chan Smith. Good grief. I wonder what happened to the kids now.
That is a very good question. Most times when tragedy happens,
They're in trauma.
They're in trauma, but the kids are in trauma, of course. They saw one of the kids was right there and saw mom got shot. Yeah. So what happens with the children when it happens? Usually they'll find a next of kin, like a sister, brother, or relative that would take them in. If not, then the state has to take them to get put in an orphanage, unfortunately. And that's terrible, man. She had 6 children. The lady that got a 52-year-old woman, y'all, for those of you that coming in late, a 52-year-old Filipino woman. She's a trash collector. She went into the store, just buying something in the store, and the policeman came after her, pulled her head. He said some nasty stuff to her. I don't know exactly what it was because it was in Tagalog. And then he held her head up and shot her in the neck in front of her kid, and she just walked away. But the thing about it,
there's a different story also that you're talking about the policeman that was not a policeman. Because I read a story also yesterday that there was a construction worker sleeping with his 3 kids, and then somebody killed the construction worker, and they wondering why the kids are full of blood.
Ooh.
From that blood is from their father.
Wow. See, guys, I'm telling you, I didn't even see that one, but there's so much stuff. That one I didn't see, and so that's just these are just samples of the larger picture that's happening here about crime. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not trying to tell you not to come here. That's just full of crime. No, I'm just telling you, keep your eyes out and don't be coming here thinking that everything is and you're safe and you're protected, because you're not. Let's go round train, BobbieD. One Nation.
Murphy Hayes. Xander Man, the plan is spread more love on the train.
That's it, man. That's what we do.
They like to run.
Hey, they like to rhyme because they deal with the rhyme master. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Monkey Wrench in the house. What's up, Monkey Wrench? Late as usual. Alone in the caboose at work would have been #1, but work comes first. No food, no dollar, no food.
There you go. King Arthur's been given a whole lot of money lately to the food drive. We thank you
Yeah.
for it, brother. You're doing a good job. And King Arthur's such a great guy. He won a T-shirt from us, and he won a cup. You know what he said, y'all? Guess what he said? He said, BobbieD, I don't want nothing. He said, just give to the food drive people. What? I said, what? What? On top of the money he's giving, he says, give him my shirt. He give him the shirt off his back.
And the shirt is coming
Yeah,
to
we just got some.
Publix.
We ordered the shirt, Arthur, and it's coming here. And we ordered the cup. We got a notification. But everybody that won gifts from us, if you
Remember?
if you should be getting a notification in the email. When you put your email in there, if you have not received any kind of notification that your shipment's ready or being shipped or in process, let us know. Because from what we're looking at on our side, we deal with a third-party company that ships this stuff. Our information is saying, everything is saying fulfilled. That means that they're shipping it out. It's on its way. So I just want to see, if you don't get it within the next week or so, please let me know and I'll check up on it. But they're telling us everything is fulfillment been shipped, so we'll see. All right, let's go round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Michael Coffey, BobbieD High, the USA Cali is fully opening up on July 4th. All sports, concerts, venues, you have to be fully vaccinated here in USA Cali to attend.
Okay, I heard about that, man. That's a good thing. Many people are beginning to get back to as close to normal as possible, and that if you've been fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear your mask indoor or outdoor. That's an awesome thing, man. It's like going back to normal almost, you know. So I'm all for it, man. I believe in the science of this thing. Biden is a man that's believing in the science as well. The scientists and the doctors, the medical institutions, people at CDC have told them, hey, if you're fully vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask. And so I'm all for it. Let's go round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. John Thomas in the house. What's up, John? He said, Michael Coffey, Japan. Japan decided to ban international spectators from the Tokyo Olympics. Okay, they will lose hundreds of millions. Yeah, man. Lisa D and I were in Japan, in Tokyo, right in 2019, right when the Olympics was scheduled to start in 2020, but the pandemic started, so they had to back out. They canceled. They lost a lot of money then, right? Now, according to John, they canceled it again. Can you believe that, man? You know how much money they losing? Man. So 2 years in a row, they backed off on the Olympics. So hopefully, maybe next year it'll happen. But yeah, we love Japan. If y'all ever get a chance to go to Tokyo, go there, man. You would be surprised. Right now, it's not a good time to go there because there's a lot of virus out there and they have a lot of variants out there as well. But when we went there, man, that was actually, to me, it was my best trip. What about you, Lisa?
It was. It was the best.
It was the best trip we had, man. We want to go back, but not right now. They get all that virus out there. But we loved it, man. It was so peaceful out there. The people are receptive. They're warm. I was shocked.
And they're so helpful.
Yeah, they helped us all. And you know, they don't speak English that much, but they helped us. They said they would get the little. We said we tell them where we want to go. We just mentioned the name. They said, oh, and they get the little phone out. Everybody there has a cell phone, y'all, and they use the travel app because things are so scattered out there. They don't know how to get places. They use the travel app and it tells them how to walk to get to wherever they want to go. So they was telling us.
Sometimes there was one guy that he brought us to the station.
Oh yeah, I remember that. This guy was so nice, man. He was about 2 blocks away from the station. We asked him, sir, can you tell us how to get there? He said, oh, it's over there. He said, then he said, come on, I'll show you. I said, no, just tell us. He walked us all the way there.
Yeah, it was a long walk.
It was a long walk. I was tired. He was tired. And then I tried to give him some money, man. He said, no. He refused to take it. That's how gracious these people are, man. I love Tokyo, and I love the Japanese people in Tokyo. Let's go round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Martha Hayes, at least you escaped the hot seat, King Arthur. What up? I knew he's number 2.
Oh, your buddy, Sincerely. Sincerely, she was the number 2 spot today. Man. I'll try,
Sincerely, you're number 2 and just 1, 2.
You had a rub. She just rubbed it again. Why you doing your sister like that?
Yeah, No.
You mess with her sister. Don't do your sister like that. Don't do your sister like that. Don't do your
We're
sister.
not enemy, but
Don't
I have
do
to
this.
say it. 'Cause somebody will jealous, why you didn't say anything to Sincerely or who so somebody would,
Don't do your sister like that. Please don't do your sister like that. You know to love your sister. Go around tell you about any one nation. Who we got?
King Arthur, crook cops all over.
Crooked cops, yeah. Crooked cops are all over the world, man. So, same like cops killing people out here, same thing they do in USA. And the sad part about it is that you will find that cops in the USA are discriminating. They discriminate against kids and they're killing. They kill more of these people with this melanin in their skin than anybody else. And more people like with this melanin in their skin are in the jailhouses than anybody else. The question is, why is that? Is there a problem with our criminal justice system? Is there a problem with our policing in America? What is the reason why the jailhouses almost 75, 80% people like this with this color, or minority? Why is that? Huh? Could it be that America has a problem with the criminal justice system or policing? Or could it be that we just be everybody with this melanin in their skin just hell raisers? Which one? What is? Can you help me with that? Let's go. Ron Chain, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Michael Coffey, BobbieD, hello. God bless and shine all over the dog train riders today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nurse Mine. Ron Chain, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
King Arthur, yeah, Murphy, I escaped Lisa D. Storm.
Lisa D was going to torment you all day long if you was in that number 2 spot. She was going to say, he's a monkey rich. You just won't do it. She will never let that go. Let's go right there, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Murphy, hey, Michael Coffey, sorry. Jan, hello, sir. You are 100% correct. They have a bad variant of COVID-19 in Beijing area.
Yeah, they have a bad situation out there in Beijing. And Beijing is China. China, Beijing, China, they're getting bad as well as they were. The Wuhan is where the original virus started. Now the variant started, and it's in Beijing, where Jinping is. Jinping is the director, or I call him director, or the head honcho out there in China. Is up in his area now. He don't like that too much, Jinping, I'm calling on you, Jinping. Let's go. Right.
It's number of factors, one of which is the saving phase, which is nothing but a bunch of cowards that can take what they dish at.
Yeah, man. What happens in this country is if you say something to an individual and you cause him to lose face, F-A-C-E, face, or when I say lose face, that's a similar synonym to being a dishonor. We would call it D-I-S-S in the United States. You diss me, man. You diss me. You dishonored me. You said something that shamed me. That's the same thing. And so people in the Philippines, and not only in the Philippines, y'all, listen to me good, okay? People in Asia live on a code of what? Honor, okay? The code of honor. It means I will honor you, you will honor me. When you dishonor me, I will release anger.
Honor you.
No.
If you dishonor me, I will honor you.
I will honor my right hand on your head. No, but if you dishonor me, I will unleash my wrath upon you, because there's an honor code throughout Asia. Most of the Asian countries live on an honor code and an honor system. Okay, so it's honor is very, very important in most Asian countries. You need to remember that if you're coming to Asia, because the least little thing you think is okay in the USA, it could be dishonoring someone in Asia. Let's go, Rod Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes and crazy crook cops are all over the act of being crooked. Crooked is a choice.
Yeah, being crooked is always a choice. You have a choice to do what's right, and you have a choice to do what's wrong. Most of us do what's right most of the time, but then there's some that just They just want to do wrong. They don't care. They don't care if they're caught. They don't care what happens. They just like being wrong. And a lot of times you find that cops crooked here for a reason. Most of the time it's for the montage, the ching, so they can get extra money in their pocket. And this whole country is based around people getting money because a lot of people here are poor. And so if they find any way to get some money, whether it's legal or not, sometimes, not all the time, they will go for it. Let's go around train BobbieD. Let's see One Nation. Who we got?
Michael Coffee Chan. Hi sir, a bad variant in China, Beijing, capital, then in Tokyo, Japan, they have another variant now, Olympic Games for sure.
Okay. Okay, bad variant in China and in Tokyo. Yeah, the variants are next level of the virus. They continually mutate and they change, and so we have to find things that will attack and fight the variants as well as the virus. And sometimes it takes time to get those variants, but some of the vaccines that are out are good against a lot of the variants. And you have to do your study to find out which ones those are. Let's go. Ryan Train BobbieD. Let's see One Nation on that. Groove.
Fred
Market Town in the house. Market Town. What's up? What's up? You already been. So good to say it. So good to say it. So good to say it.
Did you say Freddie? I'm here.
Freddie fucking Town in the house. He said, I'm ready, Bobby, just like you said. I'm ready. So good to see you, man. Fucking Town showing up in the place today. So good to see you, brother. Who we got?
Rhythm Ghost. What's up?
He said, hello, Lord Church. What's up, Rhythm Ghost? You already been. So good to see you, James, up there in Chi-Town. He's doing it right, tight, long and strong, walking the streets of Chi-Town. He's running his business, man. He got his own business, and he's doing his thing. He's an actor, too, y'all. Y'all might have seen him on some of the shows on TV. He's always on the show here and there, everywhere, doing his thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ryan Train BobbieD.
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee?
BobbieD, hello. Japan and China countries have the Indian variant spreading around over there.
Okay, very good, Mike. There's several variants are here in the Philippines. They got the UK variant, they got the Indian variant, and there's another variant. What is it, Spanish? I don't know. Anyway, there's several African variant. There's 3 variants out here. They're limited. They're small amounts right now, and they're trying to keep it limited. So what the Philippines have done is they've banned people from India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan, United Arab Emirates. Those countries are banned until the 21st of June for coming here. Nobody can come here. If you get a transfer from one of those countries, if you stop over in one of those countries to come here, you're gonna have to get some kind of waiver for them to let you in. Okay, let's go around train BobbieD. Let's see One Nation. Who we got? Chichipaya. Everybody hit the like button from one time. 1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Let's hit the like button. Come on now. Let's get the likes up. Who we got?
Please. Season Swag.
Season Swag in the house.
Choo choo.
He said choo 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 choo. I can tell Season Swag is new because you know what he said? He said choo choo.
That is new.
Well, why are you saying choo choo?
Instead of tutu.
He do these. I don't remember seeing them.
Yeah,
You seen them before?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, good to see you, man.
I thought you were done.
Good to see you again, Season Swag. Good to see you. Choo choo right back at you, man. Ron Trey, who we got?
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hello. The most important thing for these Southeast Asian countries to do is have their essential workers vaccinated first.
Right. I think it's important to have your essential worker. I want to say first because I actually think, well, it should be first. You want to do your essential workers and then you want to do your elderly. Okay. Those people that are most susceptible to catching the virus. Essential elderly, I would say a combination of the essential workers and elderly. You want to get them because you need the essential workers because they're right out there in the field. They're dealing close up with the vaccine, dealing close up with they're dealing close up with the virus. So you want to do. Let's go right here, BobbieD.
King Arthur, Monkey Ranch, Congress Paul, PMG number 1, sincerely number 2. She's now number 1. But guess what? Sincerely, number 2, you will still do.
Oh, sincerely is the number 1 angel. You see? She was number 1 angel. You read, are you kidding? Reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental. Cecilia, you were the #1 angel, but you were not the #1 honcho. So you are the #1 angel, Cecilia. We thank you for being here. But guess what, Cecilia? As the inimitable King Arthur said, #2, Jeff on it. Let go.
Michael, Coffee, Lisa D, and BobbieD, hello. The Philippines will make foreigners expect tourists that have been fully vaccinated enter the borders first.
Okay.
When open up.
Okay. I'll check that out. Right, check BobbieD, Lisa, one day. Who we got?
Marfa Hayes. Hey, Sir Maki.
Rich.
Your friend just showed up. Don't know how to read now. Let's go. Season swag. Get to love it. Hail to the queen. Without missing a beat, Lisa D said, hail to the king. Love it.
Okay, right, check BobbieD, Lisa, one nation under. One love.
Crook Mark. What say you, BobbieD and Lisa D?
And we say we're blessed and highly flavored and favored of the Lord. Ride the train, BobbieD, Lisa, one nation under. Who we got?
Crook Mark. What's going in the love train crew?
Hey, we're doing good, man. We're doing real good. We're riding the train high, riding high, and we're flying high. On the love train, Ride the train, BobbieD, Lisa, one nation. Who we got?
Marfa Hayes. What it be like, Sir Mark?
Mark in the house, ride the train, BobbieD, Lisa, one nation.
Mark, I'm better than I deserve, Marfa Hayes. And you, sir?
Going good. Ride the train, BobbieD, Lisa, one nation.
Marfa Hayes. Same here, too. Same here, bro.
One nation.
Under
Crook Mark. Good, my brother. One nation.
crew. Michael, Coffee, Lisa, and BobbieD. If you live in the West Coast states and get vaccinated by Pfizer or Moderna from the CVS pharmacy.
Okay, so he said, anybody, if you live on the West Coast states and got vaccinated by Pfizer, okay, is a problem with the vaccine at CVS? Let's go, right train, BobbieD, Lisa, one nation.
Lamont, I believe cops don't speak out and is no better.
Right, I agree with you, man. When you ignore a problem and you are silent on a problem, then you're just as bad as what you saw happen, and you become part of that problem. So yeah, cops live on this honor code as well. You know, that's my brother. He's my comrade in arms, and I can't speak against him. That perpetuates the problem in the policing force, not only in America, but any police force in the world. You know. They have to have a system where cops can turn into people that are doing wrong, the bad apples. That's why the bad apples are still there. Some of their brothers are covering up for them. Let's go, ride train, BobbieD, Lisa.
Crook Mark, BobbieD, I just joined the gold level. Did you get that?
Gold level?
No.
Did you get it?
No.
Because
it will show up in here.
I hadn't seen it yet, but thank you so much, Crook Mark. Appreciate that, man. Crook Mark on the gold level, y'all. Thank you. Let's do it now for Crook Mark, ride train, BobbieD, Lisa, one nation.
But wait, then show.
Come on, Lisa D.
Okay.
Are you all right?
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
So what you trying to do? The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thanks so much, Crook Mark in the house. Riding the love train on the gold level. That's the highest level. That's okay. At least the mess up a stride. Okay, more blessings, much love. Thank you so much, Crook Mark. We didn't see it yet, but it'll show up if you did it. Let's go, ride train, BobbieD, Lisa, one nation.
Jan Smith, BobbieD, your British accent was a good effort. Made me chuckle.
Thank you, jolly old John Smith. I am trying every day to improve my voices, and I don't have a very good British accent yet, my jolly old guy. Right, I tell you about it. You see, hey, you want? I got a Jamaican one. Hey man, let's go down to just get a blunt and drink and smoke a blunt, man. Hey, you want to smoke a blunt, man? Yo, gonga, man, gonga, gonga. I need gonga. Oh, let's go right there, man. Hey, yo, I was just kidding about that. I don't smoke no gonga, okay? Do not smoke gonga, y'all. Let's go. Right,
Michael, Coffee, Lisa, and Rabbity. Hi. If you have lost your white vaccination card, CVS Pharmacy has a record proof in their data bank to took the vaccine.
Okay, so if you lose your card, you can go to CVS and they can give you some kind of record or printout that you did take it. Okay, let's go.
Gunny, he said, I'll bet you if someone invented a bad apple detector, there would be no one left in force.
You right about some cities, there would be nobody. Even the chief police guy be like, kick him off. The bad apple director, the sign was like, do it, bad apple. He'd be off the floor. But you know, it's not all of them, but a lot of them bad. Some of them, and especially it's based on where you are in the world and what city you're in. Most of the small towns are usually run by there's a lot of crooked people. It's usually small towns that even the chief's like on the take, you know what I mean? But the larger towns, it's not as bad. My nephew, I don't know if I told you, some of you already know I spoke to you about this before. My nephew, Rodney Bryant, is the chief of police in the Atlanta City Police Department. Okay, he's the head honcho. He's my nephew. He's my sister Gwen's oldest son, and Rodney is a good cop. He came up and through the ranks. He started as a foot patrolman. I remember he was patrolling the city of Atlanta on foot. He got in the car. And then he moved up, got to be sergeant, got to be this, got captain, then he got to be assistant police director, assistant police chief, and then he retired. He retired. And then they called him back in after the main chief resigned. They called him back in because he was the only one most qualified. So they put him in temporary, right? And then a few months later, they made him permanent. So I'm telling you, man, there are some good cops out there, and I know a few good ones. Okay, let's go. Right, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation.
Michael, Coffee, Lisa, and BobbieD. Hello. Some states here in the USA, at some place, are requiring you show proof that you are vaccinated. You show proof.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's good. So she said some states out there are requiring you before you come in their state or whatever. You got to show that you've been vaccinated. Okay, I didn't know that. Good information. Right, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation.
King Arthur, Murphy, how about a bad tuba detector?
Yeah, there could be some bad
If you have a red cup solo, the tuba will detect.
You got that red solo cup. Right, train Bobby, who we got?
Gotcha.
I got you.
I got you too.
I got you. Let's go, right, train Bobby, who we got?
Joshua Moore. Hey, this is BobbieD coming to you live from Talomban, Cebu, Philippines.
Having an awesome time in the
Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where you from?
What's
good, BobbieD?
Joshua, you good, man. You good, man. He got me down. He got my intro spiel down to the ground. Hey, that's it, man. That's how I do. You know, you got to have something. You know, I do a lot of stuff. Let me give you some insight on what I do. Okay, and everything I do is for a reason and for a season. Okay. I do that intro spiel, and I do it just like that most times, because whenever you expect me, when people expect something from you, they stay there long enough because they're expecting you to say it. And so any good YouTube channel will have something that they do on a consistent basis over and over and over, because you expect it and you want to see it, and it keeps you coming back, right? So that's just one of the things I do. Well, I do. Remember that? I didn't do that this morning, did I messed up on that. I didn't do that one. Then I said, the second one I do is in the Philippines. Yeah. I know y'all like that one. I do that. There's a lot of things I do And there's a science and psychology behind it because you expect it. And when a lot of you do it with me, and so you expect it so much, you say, yeah, when I do, yeah, I tell you, man, there's a reason for it. Let's go. Round J. Bobby DC, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello. I was told by LA Embassy Immigration representative said don't book any flights to the Philippines June, July, August, September there.
Okay. That makes sense to me. There's nothing written in granite, written in stone that they will open up in those months. So plus, if they do open up, it's going to be a little, anytime they do open up immediately, the first time, you still want to stay out of that wave as well, because there's going to be a lot of turmoil, okay? When they do open it up, guys, give yourself a few months until it level everything. When anything will open up, like, give yourself a month or two after they open up to level up, level up, level up. That's when you want to book. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation on that. Woo!
Martha Hayes. Oh, man. Don't bring it in the love train, King Arthur, or you will make it pure and needle. Fury.
Oh, man. Don't bring in the train. Don't bring it in the train, King Arthur, or who will make it pure the needle. I know that's right. Lisa D will get you. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, Lisa D and BobbieD. Hi. LA Embassy Immigration rep says maybe open borders October, November, December 21.
Okay. That's pretty much in line with my thinking. I'm thinking probably fourth quarter, maybe first quarter of next year. But we will see. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation.
Michael Coffee. We need some coffee.
Lisa. BobbieD.
Hi.
Or? Good, Lisa.
January, February 22, Philippines borders might open up. No booking before those months with flights.
Right. I think that's a great idea. If I was a guy trying to get back in the Philippines, I'll be waiting. And while I'm waiting, I'm just going to not sit there and twiddle my fingers. I'm not just going to, no, I'm going to be working. You work while you wait, okay? And that means you're using your time, wisely. Okay, prioritizing your time, using your time, get more money, get more planning, getting more comfortable with the thought of going to the Philippines, the idea of what you're going to get to and what you're going to do when you get there, plan all that stuff. I had no excuse for nobody not having, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get. You should have all of that planned out, written down, step by step. Today we're going to this, today we're going to this. All that should be ready. Let's go. Round Train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation.
Lamont, he said Thailand will be open in July.
Thailand is going to be open in July. We'll see about that. That's what they say. But Thailand, they had one opening time before and they changed it because the variants went up on spike. They spiked. So we'll see. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation.
Martha Hayes, the king is generous to his subjects, much respect. He's like the bee's knees of generosity.
Amen. Amen. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation. King Arthur in the house. King Arthur in the house. You say, for the food drive. No two bucks. All right, so we got another $25 now. We got three.
It's okay.
400.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Drums in the house. I said drums in the house. Drums in the house. I said drums in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thank you so much, King Arthur, for the donation to the food drive. More blessings. Much love. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
So the total of our food drive money is 400 now. Thank you so much.
400.
Guess what? I think we have to divide it into two. I know 2 places we have to go.
Okay.
To 2 places.
Okay. 2 places for June.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Our, our cars too.
Okay, so here's what Lisa D is suggesting, y'all. For the food drive for June, she's suggesting to divide that in half because actually our car 400 is a lot to put in our car. I have a lot of stuff. So she said we're going to do 2 food drives in June with the money we have now instead of just one big one. Break it down into 2 separate food drives with the money because we got a good sizable amount right now. Okay, so I think that's a good idea. In fact, Lisa D, I think that you may want to take up Terry Fleming's suggestion on the second food drive.
Yeah, you can.
Like, so what we're gonna do, we may do this. The first food drive, we'll have a group like we normally do, okay, for June. The second food drive, she'll choose a family again. We'll have one family that we'll talk to and sit down, and we'll probably go to their house. Last time, for May, the family came to our house. We invited them here. But on the next family or individual family food drive, we will probably go to their place so that you can see and get an idea of how these people live.
Because, you know, King Arthur's giving them another bag of rice for Dennis and Christina. Right. So we have to go to their place.
Okay, we can do that. So we're going to go out. In fact, the one we did for May, Christina and Dennis, y'all saw the video. Lisa D and I are going to go back out there. We're going to give them some more things. Another bag of rice, maybe some more items, because it's got 10 people in one house. That's a lot of folk, y'all. That's a lot. And only 3 people working, and they got 4 kids. It's rough, man. Anyway, so yeah, thank you so much, King Arthur, for the donation to the food drive. Let's go. Brian Train, Bobby, Lisa.
King Arthur, thank you, Murphy. Peace. Michael, Coffee, Lisa D and BobbieD. Hi. Be careful because some airlines don't want to refund you. Try to give you one voucher or try to book it. Yeah,
that's what happened to Lisa D. She had charged an airline flight right before the pandemic. She tried for almost 9 months to get the money back. They would not. They gave her a runaround. And then it finally, she had one day before it expired. She still tried. She never got it. So they will try to give you the runaround until your expiration date on whether your refund is, and so they can keep the money. And some airlines have it bad with doing. Some airlines are infamous. They're very noted for doing that. Some aren't. So you got to be careful when you put your money down now, guys, because you may not get it back. Let's go. Ryan Train by releasing One Nation.
Just show them more. Read it.
He said, BobbieD, if I became an independent contractor in the USA, save up a couple thousand and live in the Philippines for a while and go back to USA to make more money, when my funds is low, is that practical? Yeah, a lot of people do that. They'll live here a few months, live here based on the money they get in the USA, and then they'll go back, get more money. You know. But it takes a while to generate those funds. You can live here good for $1,000, $2,000 a month, really nice, and don't have to work, just relax, and then you save that money up. Then when your funds start getting low, you can go back to USA, work several months again until you get ready to come back. You know, a lot of people do that lifestyle. And some people just don't do it to the Philippines. They do it, they call them nomads. Nomads, they go all over the world and they work online. In fact, you don't have to you should get it, if you want to be an independent contractor, get a job where you don't have to be just stationed there in the USA. You can station yourself anywhere, okay? That's the name, you get the name of being a nomad. That's what a lot of people do. Got a lot of writers that go all over the world. They write articles and so forth, and they go submit it online. And there's a lot of things you can do online and travel from one place to another and do your business. Like James, Rhythm Goes James. Remember Rhythm Goes James? We just talked to him a few minutes ago. He has a business. He has a English business. He teaches English online. He can go anywhere in the world and teach and do his business online. In fact, he's going to be moving here. Last time I don't know for sure, but he was talking about moving here to the Philippines and doing his business from here. You know, because he's got a Beyonce waiting for him. So yeah, that's a good idea. Ryan Chain, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Yeah!
Rain Man in the house. Rain Man in the house. Woo, what's up, Rain Man?
He's in the caboose that he's still giving.
He's in the caboose, so but he just got loose. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. Let's do it down. Rain Man. Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Who we got, Lisa D? kindly, D. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rain Man. Appreciate the donation to the nation. More blessings, much love. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. One nation under one love.
Terry Fleming, toot toot, just woke up. He just don't want to be a number 2.
He was drinking that too.
Not.
Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. One nation.
Murphy Hayes, what up, Rain Man?
Rain Man made it in. He on the caboose, but he in there, man. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. One nation.
Monkey Ranch, better late than never, Terry.
That's right, man.
Must be working hard or getting old.
He's working hard at getting older. Right.
Yeah, the tuba knocked him down.
Yeah, the tuba knockout. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. One nation.
Yeah!
He said, food drive. Donation to the food drive. Let's go. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming. We got to do a dance for Terry Fleming. One nation, under groove, one love. Who we got?
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Drums in the house. I said drums in the house. Drums in the house. I said drums in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank
you, Sir Terry.
Sir Terry Fleming for the donation to the food drive. More blessings. Much love. Let's go. Ryan Terry, Bobby Lisi.
So the total of our food drive money is 420.
Okay. 420 so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, Lisa just updated the total for the food drive is $420 US dollar. Now, what we're going to do when we get through with this, we'll update the file, online file and update that everybody's given whatever they've given for June. It'll be updated. Right now, it's not updated because people are just giving. As soon as we're done with this show, DD gonna go online and update. Okay, let's go. Ryan J. Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
King Arthur, make it rain, Rain Man.
Make it rain. We like the rain up in here. Ching, ching, ching on the rain side. That's what Ryan J. Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Woo, Terry Fleming. He said, playing on Facebook and saw you live. He was playing on Facebook and he saw it all. He forgot all about it, man. If he hadn't been playing on Facebook, he would have never kept this.
So he didn't get a notification.
Sometimes it ain't my fault, y'all. It's Facebook. I mean, it's YouTube fault. Sometimes they don't send it out. I don't know what it is, but sometimes some people have reported I didn't get a notification, and then the same next person, yeah, I got mine. Yeah, so it's not our fault. Let's go round chain, Bobby. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, the Rain Man had a fight with the Sandman.
Sandman knocked him out. And then the rain came and fell on him and he got him. Right, Trey, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
There's a rain and water drop on him, only not the ice.
Let's go, right, Trey, Bobby Lisi.
Terry Fleming, drinking YouTuber.
He ain't drinking the YouTuber, man. He said, I got to give you some too. Let's go, right, Trey, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, another. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, all right, Love Train family. Two,
right back at you, brother. Let's go. King Arthur said, for Christina and Dennis. Okay, get the children something. Okay. Yeah. Write that down, Lisa. Got $50 for Christina and Dennis. We're gonna give them a sack of rice. You can give them a sack this time, right?
Yeah.
So this time, King Arthur, we can give them a big, how many, 50 kilos, 40 kilos, how many kilos?
We will see.
We can get them
25 or 50.
We can get them a 25 kilo sack of rice. And then a whole bunch of canned goods. And this time we'll give them some milk. Because I had to actually give them cash because we forgot to buy milk. I had to give them cash.
You didn't show up?
I didn't show. I forgot to put that part. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot to put the part where I gave them cash in the video. I forgot all about it. But we actually gave them cash. And there's a section that says, we recorded them, said, thank you for the cash, for the milk, stuff like that. Anyway, we'll buy milk for that, King Arthur. We'll buy a 25 kilo sack of rice and we'll buy canned goods, eggs, noodles, sardines, beef loaf. That would serve them for 10 people. That would be very, very nice thing for you to do. And we'll represent you when we get there. We'll do a video and break it down to you right, tight, long, strong. We don't play with people's money, man. We do what you say. Okay, let's see. You got that right now? All right, let's do that. King Arthur, round train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the inimitable George Jefferson live. Come on, where is it? Where you at?
Thank you so much, King Arthur, for the donation to the family. To Dennis and Christina, thank you so much, sir. More blessings, much love to you. Dennis and Christine, a very nice couple. We sat here with them. We had a very good time talking to them. They're humble people. They both have jobs, and then one other person in the family has a job in the house. They live in their parents' house. Okay, it's a family house, and it's 10 people there, and it's hard because they don't have enough money, to pay for everything.
They don't have electricity. Also, they're using solar, I think.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay, she said they don't have electricity, so that means that they don't have regular lights, but they use solar. They have a solar lamp and all like that stuff. So they're doing what they can to survive. They're on survival mode. So by King Arthur doing what he did, it helps them to survive in a nicer way. And we'll make sure that they know that King Arthur is the one that gave them the next food stuff we're going to give them, because he needs to be recognized for the kind heart he has. Let's go, round train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Terry, baby. Thank you so much for the donation to the
nation.
One love. That's all we got, y'all. We ain't got nothing but love for you, brother. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, making it rain up and here, up and here, up and here. Thank you so much. Let's do a damn for Terry Fleming, right? BobbieD, DC, One Nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Drums in the house. I said drums in the house. Drums in the house. I said drums in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so much, Terry Fleming.
Terry. More
blessings, much love. Thank you so much for making it rain up and here, up and here. Thank you so much, Terry. All right, so that's it, you said?
Yeah, that's it.
It's been real. We got to go. This is BobbieD and Big Ed DC. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm getting tired. I'm getting sleepy. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much, guys, for all the donations, for the nation, and for the food drive, and for the family of Dennis. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys.
More blessings.
More blessings and much love to you. We appreciate everything you've done for the food drive and for us and for the Dennis Abbing and Christina Abbing family. Thank you so much. Our hearts go out to you, and we say thank you. You guys are the best, and you deserve the best in your life for the giving you're doing. Thank you so much. Now, at least you're going to do our closing clips.
Thank you guys for joining us, for showing up. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to do chichipaya. Please hit the like button. And our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page. And you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look at the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. And we have a food drive for this month, guys. And
we We have, okay, don't read that. The food drive is June. It's going to be the third week of June. Again, guys, let me clarify. We're going to split this food drive. We have about 400 and whatever dollars. We're going to split it in half. We're going to do a whole group. We're going to do a group food drive, right? First one. And then we're going to do a family food drive, one individual family for the second half of it. Okay. So that's what we're going to do in June. That's it. Go ahead, Lizzie.
And we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you are a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information. As of January 1, 2020, all veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits.
and we have a Love Train Nation. We now have a merchandise available for purchase. Check them out at
Just say Life and Feel,
BobbieD.com. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's do our closing.
Oh, close it, John.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
Oh, wrong one, y'all. Sorry. All right, it's been really. We got to go.
Go.
This is BobbieD.
And the Tuba Queen, Lisa D.
Say take care.
God.
And
Peace. Good night, guys. Thank you so much.